Welcome to the ultimate quickfire guide to 7 of the world's most exciting sports. Whether you're new to the game, a parent, or just want to keep up with the conversation, we're breaking down the essentials, rules, and gear for soccer, baseball, tennis, ice hockey, lacrosse, field hockey, and football, all in a way that's simple, speedy, and easy to remember. Let's get moving with soccer, also known as football in most countries around the world. Soccer's played with 2 teams of 11, a goalie and 10 field players on each side. The aim is simple: move the ball down the pitch and score by getting it into the other team's net. But here's the catch. Players are forbidden from touching the ball with hands or arms, except for the designated keeper, who can use hands only within their penalty box. The rectangular field is about 100 yards long, marked with a center circle for kickoffs, penalty areas at each end, and corners for set pieces. Gear is pretty straightforward, but still vital. You'll need a ball. Size varies by age, with a size 5 for adults. Special cleats for traction. Shin guards covered by long socks, a team jersey, shorts, and for goalkeepers, thick padded gloves. Soccer's simplicity and speed make it the most popular sport in the world. Switching gears to America's pastime, baseball brings bats, balls, gloves, and loads of tradition. With 2 teams of 9, one side bats, while the other fields. Batters have a go at hitting a thrown pitch and sprinting around 4 bases laid out in a diamond. Runners score by looping all 4 bases, while the defense tries to get 3 outs to end each half inning. Games last 9 innings, and it all takes place on a field with an infield diamond and grassy outfield. Essential gear? Each player needs a glove tailored to their position and a bat, aluminum for kids, wood for the pros. The hard white ball is 3 inches across with telltale red stitching, and every batter wears a helmet for safety. Catchers suit up with extra gear, mask, chest pad, and shins. To round it out, you'll spot classic uniforms, pants, buttoned jerseys, and team caps. On to tennis, the fast-paced, one-on-one or doubles game of precision and power. Tennis players smack a fuzzy ball over a net, aiming for the lines of their opponent's court. Lose the point if you don't return the ball or hit it out of bounds. Scoring's unique. Love means 0, then 15, 30, 40, and game. Courts measure 78 feet long, with baselines at each end and service boxes near the net. Gear up with a racket sized for your age and grip, and a tube of balls, yellow for regular play and color-coded red, orange, or green for kids. Proper tennis shoes with non-marking soles are essential for safe, smooth moves. Players typically wear light, breathable athletic clothes and sometimes wristbands or hats to keep the sweat at bay. Sliding now to ice hockey, the high-octane sport played on the frozen rink. Teams of 6, including the goalie, sprint across the ice, weaving with sticks as they try to hit a puck into the opponent's net. Physical and fast, hockey is played in 3 20-minute periods, with constant line changes on the fly. The rink is a rectangle with rounded corners and heavy boards surrounding it to keep the puck in play, and is divided into zones by blue and red lines. The most distinct gear in sports is here. Players need fitted skates, sturdy composite or wooden sticks, helmets, face shields for youth, and lots of padding, shoulder, elbow, shin, and gloves. Don't forget the mouthguard and cup for safety. Goalies wear much heavier, bulkier gear and a catching mitt for those spectacular saves. Next on the list is lacrosse, a North American original that's rugged and skillful. Each player carries a stick topped with a netted pocket, using it to scoop, throw, and shoot a small rubber ball. Both men's and women's versions have their own rules and gear. Men's lacrosse allows more physical contact, so players wear more protection: shoulder and arm pads, padded gloves, helmets with face masks, and of course, a stick just over 3 feet long. Women's lacrosse, emphasizing speed and finesse, requires goggles instead of full helmets and minimal padding. The field is large, over 100 yards long, with restraining lines and a crease around each goal. Everyone, regardless of gender, needs a mouthguard and cleats or turf shoes. Now, let's talk field hockey, the brisk stick and ball game played on turf or grass. 11 players to a team use a curved J-stick to dribble, pass and strike a small, rock-hard ball into the opposing goal. The key rule: only the flat side of the stick can touch the ball, and you can't use feet or your body. The field matches a soccer pitch in length, with distinct shooting circles around each net, called the D. Standard equipment includes the specialized stick, plastic ball, shin guards, mouth guards, cleats or turf shoes, and a team uniform with long socks. The goalie's kit is especially robust: helmet, chest pad, leg guards, and gloves for that extra layer of protection. Finishing with football, the most watched sport in the United States, known elsewhere as American football. 11 players per side battle it out over 4 quarters, with the goal to cross into the other team's end zone for a touchdown or kick the ball through the uprights for a field goal. The field is 100 yards long plus 10-yard end zones at each end, and it's marked by yard lines every 5 yards. The football itself is oval-shaped, sometimes called a pigskin. Protective gear is crucial. Players wear a hard helmet with face mask, shoulder pads, padded pants with knee and thigh guards, and cleats. Many add gloves for grip, especially receivers, mouth guards, and a cup for protection. And that's your complete whirlwind look at 7 major sports. Each has its own special rules and must-have equipment, but what unites them all is the joy of competition and the importance of playing together as a team. Got a favorite? Or a sport you want to learn next? Let us know. The most important part is to get out there, stay safe, have fun, and maybe try something new.